Okay, now you're welcome back. You're welcome back to the conclusion of this training. Yes, we have spoken about a lot of things. Before I touch, I remember that we didn't touch on one topic, which is also important. So before I go to conclude with that, let me just do a kind of rundown of what we have spoken about today in this training. Like we discussed why Canva is important to you as an entrepreneur, why you need Canva, and why are we choosing Canva for our designs. We've talked about its simplicity, it's easy to use, it's user friendly, you don't need some advanced training to be able to use it. And we have spoken about its cost effectiveness. It's very, very cost effective, and it's so vibrant, it's dynamic. You have different things that you can use it for. Like we are talking about how you can use it for your logo, your banners, your business cards, presentation, any kind of design that you can think of that you want to do. Canva is good at creating wonderful, stunning designs for you. There's nothing you cannot do with Canva. That is why we have chosen it. And also we have spoken about how you can sign up for it. Like if you don't have it right now, I expect that all of us should by now downloaded it from the Google Play, of maybe we are using iPhone from the from iStore. Okay, so it's Canva, and you should have by now signed up. The reason for signing up is so that you can have all your designs stored for you in the cloud, so that anytime you can have access to them, because it will be kept for you and you can have access to them anytime. We have spoken about how you can create design, how you can edit your designs, how you can pick templates, work from the scratch, how you can edit the fonts, the font size, the font style, the font color, how you can edit your shape, how you can choose shapes, how you can choose illustrations, different illustrations. If you don't want to use live pictures, you can actually choose some illustration of what you have in mind from their collections. They have a lot of them there. And also we have chosen that, you have also learned how you can insert your pictures, whether your own personal picture that you have from your gallery, or you want to choose from their own image among the stock of picture that they have. And also we have spoken about how you can also, I've touched about how you can change your pictures to a transparent background, which looks like as you saw when we did it, it looks more professional and cleaner than leaving your background there. And also we have spoken about how you can design your Instagram highlights cover. And like I said, I've spoken about this simple one you can just do on the go. If you want to do maybe some other ones, like you can have one that has shadow. You can add one that has background or border. Yes, border. You can have the one that have border. If you want to create that, you want me to do it for you, I can do it for you, and it's okay. Just get in touch with me. And I hope you have learned a lot in this training. Like before I now round up, let me talk about what I said I want us to conclude with. When you are talking about design and all that, it's also a part of your branding. And it's always good, it's advisable for you to have a brand color of your own, that whoever sees your post will know that this is the color of this person. So you can create your own brand color through in Canva. And how do you do that? I'm going to show an example now. Like for example, some people will say, I don't know how to choose my color. And why do you need to have a color for yourself? For example, there was time I wanted to do my business card, and of course, after doing the design and everything, I need to print it. I need to print them. So when the printer actually concluded everything before. It was when I wanted to collect that he just sent it. I actually sent everything to him, the design, the color. Why? I know my color code. So the same way we talk about font size, we talk about the images dimension and all that, size and all that. Also, you can also know for sure what your color code is, so that it's not that you have to see the person, you have to sit down and be thinking, is it this one? Is it not this one? It's not about them just looking at the picture and say, okay, let me see, does it match or does it not match? You will know the code and know the code that you're actually using as your own brand color. How do you get that? Let me use this one as an example. And you can see this picture now. We have the background of this thing is white. Let me say, okay, I want to convert it to my brand color. Okay, so we click on, like I told you the other time when we were doing that, when you click it, it shows these are the color that, for what I have chosen now. It shows that we have blue, we have white and red. And what I want to change there is a white background. So I click on it. Is the white background I want to change. So it takes me to where I can change it. Now I want to say that, okay, which color do I want to change it to? Let me change it to this teal color. But like I see now, I don't like this teal. I don't like this shade of teal. I'm actually doing my own brand color now, but I don't like this shade of teal. So I clicked on that. Okay, let me go back to it now. So this is the palette for colors. So to now change the one I want to change, you click on the plus. So this is where you want to change it now. So this is the code number. This is the color code for this particular shade of teal. But I don't like it. So you can now walk around it from here. Okay, this is too dark. Okay, this is still dark. Oh, let me see. Oh, I don't like this one. It's going out of the way. Okay, what is it? Let me see. Okay, do I like this one? Okay, let me say for the sake of this training, let's say that, okay, we set it for this. Then what is this? What is the code of this one? This one is 23BAC7. 23BAC7. Let's say, okay, this is now the one I set it for that I want to be using for myself. I've chosen this color now as my brand color. So that's it. I just say yes. That means I'm okay with that one. So, as soon as I want to do anything, I mean, I want to do my letterhead. I want to print my letterhead. I want to print my business card. I want to work design my logo and have it on my business card and all that. I know that, or maybe any design I want to do now, and I want to be using my color. So I know now that this is my color. So easily, and I want to send it to someone. I don't need to be describing. The shade is not very light. It's not very dark. It's in the middle. No, all I just need to do. Maybe you want to print anything now for your business, and they are going to use your color there. Is what you just need to do is just send this your color code. That's what I did when I was, like I said, for my printer. I just sent the code, and it was able to, of course, the color is the same anywhere. So he get the code for me, got the code, and just do what I wanted him to do without me being there. So we want to do anything after you have chosen your brand color, just note your color code. So anything you want to do, that is what we are going to send to your printer, and they're going to do the work for you without you even being there. So that is the last one I say we skipped at it, and I want us to also discuss how to choose your brand code and how to edit it, how to tweak it and choose what you need to choose. That's it. So I hope you have gained something important in this training. Like I said, it's time for you now to let me know your question. If you had any question, please type them and let's deal with them. And before we conclude here, I want to also tell you that if you want to learn this further, like here we have talked about how you can create your design from Canva, which is very, very explanatory, as you can see. But if you want to take it further, like I talk about how you can do your background transparency now of your picture. You can remove background from your picture and all that. You want to learn more. Also, you want to learn more about how you can design your highlights and some other thing that some other training that you want to go through. Like you see, I have some other, apart from Canva, there's other, like My post, which I use for the advertisement of this thing, I use some other things. Like I left one of the watermarks there that you can see that I use Filmora Go. That is one of the things I. There's other thing. If inside that post alone, there are about, I think about 4 thereabouts apps that I used. So if you want to also have, you want to learn how to be able to use all these apps with Canva and be able to use different apps and come out with some wonderful designs for yourself. I have a training that I'm going to organize soon, which I'm already, I'm going to advertise actually on Instagram too. But if you're interested in learning how to do this, in addition to all that we have learned here, we are going to also be able to give out all my applications that I'm using for my designing, for my video editing, my audio editing, my designing, other combination of designs, calligraphy and all that. If you want to learn all that, the cost for this, only this one I even thought here, I've seen people that are doing it for 10,000 naira, believe me. But if you are interested in this one, because you have attended this class, I will be giving that out for 5,000 naira. So if you are interested, just send me a message and I'm going to send you the means of payments. In that training, you're going to learn more about Canva. You're going to learn about all my apps that I'm using for my designing, my video editing app, what I even use for capturing video. You edit my videos, my audios, my audio editing apps, my calligraphic designs, and all other things that I use for my designing, both on Instagram and my ebooks that I write. And also how you can even use this one for presentation. You can get, there is a presentation I did on my, there was sometime I just posted it. I talked about how you can do your accounting, and I did a presentation there. I actually used Canva for that presentation for my PowerPoint presentation there. If you see, you think that it's PowerPoint, but I actually used Canva. So if you want to learn further on how to do all this and to be able to even know how that thing that I used to make my design come alive, the training for people in this class now, I'm going to do it for you for 5,000 naira. So if you are interested, please get in touch and we're going to discuss from there. You can send me DM on the WhatsApp, or if you prefer Instagram. Yes, I'm available and we're going to discuss from there. So now, if you have any question on what we have discussed so far, it's time for you to ask your question. So now, over to you. And before I hang on, I say thank you for joining this class. I appreciate you. God bless you.